There we go. Right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on whereabouts you are in the world. I hope you're having a phenomenal day so far. And welcome back to today's stream where I'm joined by the fantastic Wagley as we jump into our community server. We've got several community servers. If you want to join any of them, you can find all the details over on the Discord at discord.gg/Imaflanker. And just go to multiplayer, join game, and then if you put Imaflanker in the game name, you'll be able to find all of our servers here. So we've got, for each one of the maps, we've got a server. So we're going to be joining on the Zalonka. There's Hutan Pantai, which is the Southeast Asian map. And Rivben Springs, which is the US one. This is our European map. So if we jump on in there, enter the super secret password that you can find over on the Discord at discord.gg/Imaflanker. We'll put some music on. Falling in reverse song, isn't that just standing up? Well. Or jumping, surely. Laz says, just a PSA, freshly made tea is hot. Hot stuff is hot is an important safety announcement. Just walk outside for a minute. Wow. Laz says, I can see the fibre company who put the lines in the ground outside. They're shouting a lot. Looking forward to my cancellation message for tomorrow. Wow. We had the saga of Ima MacDoll earlier, but Laz has had his own saga of the installation of the fibre broadband. All right. It is 4:10 in the morning. There is a Wagley buggy. How are the chickens looking? 95% health, nice. Okay, so yesterday we ran around trying to do cotton contracts and we got ourselves out of debt. We've paid off all of our loans. We have 97,000, so we don't mind borrowing money to make money. And we've bought ourselves a farm at plot number 45 just because there's convenience nearby. And Wagley has chickens. Gotta love Farming Sim 25 says Morphe. One tree was a trailer and a half. 59 the trailer. Wow. Right, so we're gonna have a look and see what we have.
Do other animals go in this spot?
I don't think so. It seems to be only it was showing as a buildable chicken coop, which is weird considering like it's. Oh, this one. I don't know. I think this might be. Hey. It has door buttons just here to be able to open and. But did you just close the door on me?
That's the lights, not the buttons.
Wow. Wow. Oh, the graphics are quite cool. You see the like low mist with the lights on. Right, we need to find some contracts that are ready to harvest. So yesterday we ran around and did every cotton field there was, barring 85. So today, let's have a look at... We've got 42. What's going on that? Parsnips.
Okay, what do we need for parsnips?
I'm just having a look now. I'm going to just look on the lazy person's version of this and go to the... Well, I'm sure it's that's going to come under the category vegetables. So we'll need to borrow some money again. And we need a trailer. We've got a trailer already.
It would just be a new header, surely.
I don't think we even need the header. I think it's a trailer. It's 101,000. Let me see if there's another. Loaders, dronables, trailers, soil seeding, harvesting. Ooh, what are the special headers for? Oh, sunflower. Oh, that's interesting. You need a different header for sorghum. Okay, right. Vegetable harvesters. Wow, there are specific harvesters. Is that the same harvester? Oh no. There are specific harvesters for each of the leafy, like the spinach, green beans and peas have their own harvester. The general... All right, the other ones do all of them. All right, maybe we borrow the money and get the GBC, because that looks like it's going to be the easiest one to like load as you're going through. Over time, we can try and get the actual the self-propelled harvester, because that's 3 meters rather. Oh, 0.8. Do we just borrow the? Do we do what we did yesterday and just like borrow the really expensive harvester?
I just do as I'm told.
Because it does 3 meters at a time rather than 0.8 meters, so it feels like we get a lot more done.
If you're going to buy it, you might as well go for the best one.
Fire says, don't think it's worth the money. Yes,
Well, it depends on what you want to spend on each field, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's true. The big one has no capacity to concentrate next to it. Which one? The Braxius added the quote, Waggly, I just do as I'm told. Oh, the expensive one. All right, well, I suppose we could borrow. Is there anything on sale?
A cotton loader.
I've got a John Deere header. A Cobra hybrid. Breaks trunks into wood chips. Oh, that's cool. 54% off, saving 300,000. That's cool. And there's a Massey Ferguson tractor. Yeah, the cotton wheelie crab. All right, well, we're not doing the spinach fields. We're looking at the vegetable fields, but let's just go in and borrow all of the money. Just so we've got our walking around money for today. I think we borrow 500,000, so... Hey, Soul says I think they intentionally tightened those margins. All right. So if we go and get that veggie trailer, we've already got another trailer, right? And how many tractors do we have at the moment, Waggly?
Just the one. The little one.
Right. So maybe we... Oh... It's a big spend, but maybe we buy the Massey Ferguson tractor, like the bigger tractor, to... So we spend 258,000, so we get ourselves a tractor and trailer. Yeah, the problem is there aren't any grains available. Like, So if I deselect all and look for wheat, barley, canola, oat, corn, sunflower, and let's even put sorghum in there. And there's sugar beet as well. Let's add that. I know it's not a grain, but not a single field to be harvested. Look at the delivery point. If it has a grate on it, you'll have to transfer all of it to pallets. How do we do that? Right, deselect all. Put everything back on again. Feels like the Farming Sim 25 maps have a lack of grass fields a bit. Oh, hang on, let me deselect all. I'm going to show you this one. Also, I need to turn the music down a touch. There you go. Where are the grass fields? There you go. I mean, there's a couple, but yeah, there's not loads. Morph. Hey, Morph.
Hey. So, your delivery points, if they don't have a grate, it has only that bubble that's for delivery.
Right.
You can't actually drop your load on the ground.
Okay.
You have to go to the buying point, buy pallets, get a trailer there, empty your trailer into pallets, and then take with a low loader, take the pallets to the delivery point, which is a pain.
Okay. Have you are you saying for certain that that's the case here?
Vegetables.
No, I think the marketplace has both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Check the delivery point. On the Asian map, we got screwed.
Yeah, I know,
with
because
contracts for
it's the centre market. I get that totally, but this isn't that. So let's. Are you checking now, Wagley?
Yeah, it's got the grate, and then next to it, it's got a normal drop point, which is where I was putting the cotton.
Yeah, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine then.
Okay. Right. So, do we take a tractor and that trailer harvester then, and then? So all I want is ready to harvest or growing. Let's take all of the rest off. Oh, and remove foliage.
Okay, catch you later.
Yep, catch you later, my friend. I hope you managed to get some rest today.
Oh, I did. I had a good night's sleep.
Good. Glad to hear it, mate. So we've got 42, 66, 76, 74. What have they got on them? 42, 66 is red beet. So that's going to be the same kit, right? In fact, let's do this the other way around. Let's take off all of those. Sorghum's not yet ready. Cotton we've already harvested. Sugarcane we're not getting out of anywhere. Sugar beet. All right, turn off long grain rice. Potatoes. All right. Okay, so we've got 42, 83. What's 83? 83 is red beet. 66 is red beet. 31 is carrots. And we've got 61, 42, 24 are all parsnips. So I think there's enough fields for us to have a crack at it. That's totally fair, Sol. Right. So, back to planning. if we buy this tractor, Waggly, that gets us 2 tractors. So one can do pulling, one can do harvesting, one can do like filling. And we need another tractor anyway. So I'm going to just buy the tractor. What do you want to call it? Yeah, they've got the good chipper on sale over here as well. I did have a look at that. Right, I'll go for the higher horsepower version because 33 grand when we're spending that much is really not that big a deal. All right, and then the veggie trailer.
Ow.
What's up?
That landed on me.
I'm sorry, Wagley. Look out below. There's another one. All right. So now we have to make 300 grand back. Do you want to do the harvester or the trailer pulling, Wagley?
Trailer.
Sounds good. Okay. And then if we take the one that's closest, there's a field 42 behind us. I'll buy that field first for 93,000. And then I'm just double checking. I've already bought it now, so it's a bit late if I'm wrong. Yeah, this does all the root vegetables other than potatoes. So so field 42 first, okay with you?
I'm already on my way.
Nice. Nothing quite like pulling the
Where are you going?
the scenic route. Yeah. Here's hoping, so we might be able to make it back. I have just realised. Oh, let's see how terrible this is then. All right.
There was flickers again yesterday.
Yeah.
It seems to be hit and miss. It doesn't. I can't really explain it.
Wow. This is like a total pain in the ass. All right. All right. Let's do that. Oh, man. All right. I don't know if this is even our first line, but let's give it a go. It's not. Jeez. This is going to take a while. And it also lost the tracking. Right. Is that trailer too high? Okay. Morphe, that is incredibly kind of you. Move bunker up. Of course. Okay, that... Alright, let's try and get back on this and see if I can actually get a lane to select. And then this should be a height Wagley might be able to... Alright, that's saying it's tracked on lane. Tracked on lane again there. I'm only 27% full. I think it's going to be better rather than trying to drive side by side because there's such narrow lanes that we just keep emptying as we go. Is that okay with you, Wagley?
Mm-hmm.
Right. No field course detected. Great. That's not working, is it? No. Oh, this is such a pain in the ass. Hey, Mark. Okay. 5th time lucky, Jan. And it's not detecting it. There we go. Wow, the lanes on this suck. That lost tracking immediately. Oh, Waggly. Please, can you move your tractor over a bit? I'm going to have to start the row again. I hate this. Waggly, you still there?
Yeah.
Would you mind moving the tractor over? Oh, thank you. Yeah, the guidance is great. It's just it keeps losing the tracking. Ah, screw it. It is what it is. Why is it not working? Oh, for sake. Ah, I hate this so much. Right. Screw it. I'm just going to do this manually and use the guidelines. His number go up? Nope. So that guideline is complete crap. How about this one? And we've lost guidance. Fire, there's literally nothing else to do on the map. I don't know what to tell you. Nope. Or no contracts that I would... No contracts I would want to do. I'm trying to just get some harvesting done so we work through the available resource, because the contracts will still be there afterwards for other stuff. And all the contracts required some additional stuff or leasing equipment, or were like $2,000 a piece. Like, if you really want to see, and I'm not going to be doing these, I am going to be doing these contracts now. We'll figure it out. There you go. Contracts. They're all $1,000 and $2,000. Like, really? And that includes the harvesting contracts. No, there's a wood transport for $5,000. So none of them are going to make us any money. And yeah, I'll have to come from the other side of the field. You're not wrong, Morph. I'm just bored. I'm going to... turn in because it keeps losing tracking. So I'm going to have to do those blue lines on the right hand side are showing me where the guidance is. So at least it's helpful. But it's going to be an utter mess. And I'm just driving this manually. Why is it suddenly... Okay. Waggly, sorry about the delay there. That's your first load ready. We should borrow the bigger harvester, because that would be getting 3.5 times the width. Hey, Tomet. We'll figure it out. Oh, you're not quite on the... Hang on, I'll just pull forward a wee bit. There you go. All right, so each one of my loads is about 1/3 of your trailer.
Uh-huh.
Oh, because if I move the bunker down, I have to relower the harvester. Oh, and turn it back on again because it turns off every time you rebunker as well. Cool. Okay, so if we come in from the opposite side and turn in here, I think that's the right line to get the edge of the field. Yep, there we go. And it lost tracking. Seems to be going better. Yes, we'll see. So it looks like I'll be able to get 2 lines waggly before I
Cool.
need to unload. I think what I'm going to do is just do like a random middle line coming back, or I might just go around the outside. Yeah, I'm going to go around the outside. Yeah, that's 1 full line and we got 45%. So I'll go up this side so we're still staying on the inside. I think we'll just do that. There we go. Okay, it's got guidance on. If we had crop damage on, this would not be a viable way of doing this without much okay, that short side got me 4%. So the guidance when you're driving like this third person mode is super helpful because that blue line is showing the line of crops I'm going to take out. So I can see whether or not I'm getting to the edge of the field. And although it's only a small box, it does mean that I can potentially see a little bit better. I will be able to in daylight, and that is my work lights on full, where it's been taken.
Fresh coffee made by Harvest Distraction. Message, please feed the waggly.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark, for the coffee. Much appreciated. Oh, what happened? Oh, I'm full. Oh, reversing with this trailer takes a bit of skill. There we go. You're gonna have to go on the inside, Waggly. I can't move off this line.
Yeah, I couldn't see from this side, which is where it was coming.
No, I thought that would be the case. That's why I was like, it's the inside. Thank you, Mark. And we can... Oh. Rude. Hey,
Shrimpington's just subscribed. Finally finishing up the mastery camera grind for Black Ops 6 Imaflanker. Hike is Waggly helping?
Yeah, Waggly's helping. Oh, you nearly finished the grind on Black Ops. That's impressive. If you're not already following Shrimpington, you definitely should do it. Twitch.tv/Shrimpington. Waggly, you might need to back it a tiny bit further.
It was pouring.
I know. Hang on. No. Oh, never mind. It was pouring on one corner. It might be easier just to go round on a circle. How's the grind been? Has it been indeed grindy? Yeah, you got a banging line there, Waggly. A little bit further forward. Nailed it. There you go. It does unload quickly.
That's what she said.
Have you got some Waggly lunch organised for Waggly today?
After yesterday's disaster.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You had a pie accident yesterday. Oh,
I
no,
didn't.
Fudge biscuits. I keep forgetting you have to bunker down. If I lower the hearts, does it automatically bunker down? No, it will just error though. That's okay. At least it errors. Alright. We're lowered. We're on. We're tracking. Not as bad as the other CODs, as most of the cameras just headshot kills. To be honest, you haven't done it the fastest way, so your friends have all done it already. You have friends, is Waggly. Wow. Good morning, Dark Princess. How are you this morning? Lovely to have you here. I reckon I'm going to not ignore the lines, but I think what I'm going to do each time is go down the end and like go around the outside of the field. And I'll change once we're a few lines in. I'll change so I'm on the outs. Yeah, the things on the outside for you. All right, tracking on. Hey, not bad, not bad. All the better now I'm not constantly swearing at this. Yeah, Waggly, would you fancy some non-floor pie or equivalent lunch today?
I could eat.
Any preferences on type of food or just some Waggly snacks?
No preference.
Are there places that are better for your dietary requirements than others?
In this location.
So chicken nuggets then. This is worth some potatoes in Calic. It is indeed. The shrimps are fighting. Yes. The Great Shrimp War of 2024. Trying to find someone who will deliver to you with like a less than like 40 quid's worth of stuff. Also, it's very upset. It's like, you're not nearby this location. Like,
Mark tipped $13.37. Waggly snacks.
Waggly snacks, says Mark. Thank you for the $13. I think I'm doing the same line I did before because I'm not getting any more, but I don't want to come off this line because I think it took 2 or 3 attempts to get this edge line, so I'm not that upset. If Wagley's paid in food, does some get added to the pension pot? Pensionable food dollars. She's had to say expanding her Nan's oatcakes pension pot since the days of old. Right. I'm not going to quite follow this line. I'm just going to do a manual run up here. Alright, it looked like I missed a few. Food Wars, that was an elite donation indeed. Thank you again, Mark. There's Subway, or I can get you some snacks from Morrison's or Co-op or Hasda, I think.
I'm really sorry. I've had 2 people talking at me.
No worries. I appreciate that if you've got 2 people talking at you, I'm not the one you're going to be listening to.
No, my mum's more important.
That's totally fair. Say hi to your bum for me.
Egypt says hi.
Right. There's an Ember Inn near you that will deliver. Oh, I know what. I think I know where that is. Yeah, there's like Morrison's or Hasdale Co-op or Subway. It might get a little bit better if we leave it for like an hour where some more places are opening. Also, I just need to change my headset over. Mark says, hi, Waggly Mum. I can totally hear everything that's happening on stream right now. He lied. Waggly. It's getting closer to Bath.
I prefer showers.
In Bath.
Little Shrimpington says hi too. I don't know why. He's already said hi.
Oh. Just going to bust straight through someone else's sunflowers there because I was multitasking. Flying get excited for bath time. Kind of, yeah. You know what? I'm going to try a different way of harvesting this. It's going to take forever, whatever we do. So, what I'm going to do is, because I'll be able to start tracking the other way at some point. So, if I go there, or in fact, let's do this line. I think the tracking might stick on because it's still within the field, like that one there. Let's give it a go. Let's find out. I think this is the earliest line that it won't lose tracking on, because I think if you're too far over to the left, it's definitely thinking you're outside the field, so it loses GPS. I'm at 91% Waggly. So I don't think I'm going to make it to the end of this row. Oh, in fact, that is... Let's remove the tracking.
Problem is, it's so dark I can't actually see you.
I know, right? Even with all our work lights on, like the full work lights, it's still super dark. Oh, nailed it.
I'm off to the farmer's market.
Ooh, okay. Let's see how that goes. Also, super interested to see how much money we get in from this. Right, so retract, drop.
So I just drop it on the floor in the square.
In the grates bit, I think, yeah.
In the grates.
Yeah, I think so. So you overload into the grates. If not, we'll work out palletizing it. That'll be another little adventure. At least we'll be learning some game mechanics. It's one you or I have both not used. Oh, we can get you some posh snacks, Wadley. I've just checked another delivery app, and Waitrose will deliver to you. It might take a bit of time to get there. You're helping do contracts. Thank you, Dark Princess. Appreciate it. I did see you loading in. $4,000. I mean, that's more than we would have made doing it as a field contract already. It's really difficult to see where it's harvested and where it's not on this, I'll be honest.
If only it was daylight.
Yeah. I reckon this has actually already been harvested, but we'll find out.
That looks harvested to me.
Yeah, it's doing the animation, but there's no harvesting happening. Okay, so I think all of those first three... Oh, no. Of course, it started... Maybe it wasn't harvested? My number's going up still. I think it just takes time to... Just checking, Dark Princess. What type of contracts are you doing? I've just realised we've... right. Let's see. If number goes up here. Give it a minute. Number's going up. And number stop going up. Cultivating. Awesome. Thank you. Right. That is an awesome username today, by the way, Wagley. A Dream Alchemist. Oh. What happened to the unicorns that you were wrangling?
They were fully wrangled.
Reasonable. There we go. That's definitely harvesting there. Jeebus. So if we are doing vegetables, we don't want big fields. We want, like, because this isn't a particularly big field, it's probably the ideal type of field for this because it's quite stubby. Because the money's okay, it's just the harvesting width is an issue. I might try an experiment, actually go and borrow the other harvester thing to see what the difference is, because I think you might have to stay next to it, but I think it's worth, like, we made 160 grand yesterday. I think we can spend 30 grand on an experiment, if that's okay with you, of course.
I just do as I'm told.
Well, let's go experiment. So, tracks at the end. I've set up for an easy pickup for you. So, because this will also tell us whether it's worth us trying to... Right, so details, we'll lease this. Ooh. On the way. That's a cool vehicle. Did the thing stay in the right position for you to pick up the last load?
What thing? Sorry.
Sorry, the other end of the not urgent. Right. So I think I'm gonna have to redo the field. 3 meters. I think we're just gonna go round and round and round and see how that goes. Because we want to keep you on the same side for this. So need to unfold the harvester. We're probably gonna have not much for the first one. Lower the harvester, turn on the harvester, turn on all the lights so we can at least pretend we can see what we're doing. Not AI worker. There we go. Okay, so...
Left, outside.
Yeah, outside this time. I'm trying to keep on the outside. I'm going to go round and round and round. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it's just dumping stuff all over the floor. I'm trying to get back to you. Right, okay. So I'm going at, I think 10 kilometers an hour when I go, okay? Oh.
No, mine goes too far. How do I change that?
I think it's 1 and 2. So, oh, for God's sake. Stop it. Okay. Morphe says she has to go under the pipe if the crop is lost, then go on the floor. We know, that's okay. It was more, right, setting the cruise control is 3, and then setting the speed on cruise control. So if you just go in a straight line a second, Wagley, just press 3, and then press 1 until you get down to 10 kilometers an hour. It should be slowing down as you're pressing 1, is it?
Yeah, hold on. It's all the way at 45. So.
All right. Yeah, it might take a little bit of driving to get it down. In that case, I'm going to change the angle of attack rather than going round and round, because trying to go round and round and keep the crop coming in corners is going to be a pain. Also, we're going to do one headland and we'll go up and down. All right. How's it looking now? So if I press, I'm going to go start now. Ready? So you'll need to do some catching up and then hit 3 once you're under the pipe. And it should. And it doesn't matter if we lose crops. There you go. It's starting to go. You're going a little bit fast. I'm going at 8. So you go drop by 2. Perfect. You're nailing it. Maybe up by 1. That's it. You're staying rock solid exactly where. Because it's a good line to practice on, because there wasn't very much crop we hadn't already got, so the amount we lost doesn't matter. Waggy, you're nailing this. So what we have to be careful of is I just need to keep an eye out on your load. So as soon as you're getting to like 90 something, I probably need to stop. Quote 226. Wagley, I just do as I'm told. Look at that though. That driving, Wagley, is awesome. Oh, we're going to have to stop for the tractor that some idiot parked in front of you. Right, I'll jump out of that a wee second and I'll move this. Oh. Sorry, Wagley. In fact, what I can do is I'll bring this round and empty this into you as well. Barks needs a t-shirt with that on. Well, while Wagley and I are in the same place towards the end of the week and next week, you might get your wish. There you go. Right, because you have to catch the stuff. I'm just going to move this tractor out of the way and turn the engine off, if that's okay.
Hold up, I got kicked.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, we don't, Smurfy, because it's still, the crop's still processing through the middle. I'm already drinking my coffee, Mark. Thank you kindly. Also trying to find some interesting waggly snacks or waggly lunch. Hopefully more places will open in the next 20 minutes near Wagley. Wagley, important question while you're loading in. Pringles, best flavors. So you're on an original kick at the moment, right? Oh, I think Wagley is.
Or cheese and onion, or paprika, or any of them really. Not the sour cream.
I was going to say, it's cheese and onion, not sour cream, isn't it? All right, what other elite tier Wagley snacks? Are you feeling more savoury or sweet? Because you're generally a more savoury person, right?
Oh, savoury.
Okay. How do you feel about sea salt and black pepper hand-cooked crisps?
Sounds good.
Any other recommendations to chat on what is an elite tier savoury snack? If it helps, so I'm looking at Asda's because they can get to you fastest. Braxy says I was about to start shouting out numerous meat-based snacks. Wow. Braxy's got up this morning and chose violence. Cheese pastry twists, says Braxius. There's a controversial one for you, Wagley. Cars Melts, the cheesy biscuits. Yay or nay? And I'm sure Plan will tell you there is a right answer to that.
I've already got 2 packs in the house.
Oh, look at that timing. Just. There you go. Alright, so you've already got packs of those.
Well, considering my diet is crackers at the minute.
Have you already got the salt and pepper crackers as well?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm just turning this thing around. Brexit says jalapeno, hummus and chopped carrots, cucumber, pepper or celery. that? So, right, I'm right at the edge of the field. I'll try and get myself straightened up because it's more important. It's going to be more tricky for you to get around me if I'm not straight than... All right. We're going to dump a bit of crop at the start, but that's okay. Oh, Wagney's going to catch it on the bonnet of a tractor. That was totally my fault. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving. Oh, stopping, moving
Oh,
back.
hold up.
Yeah, I've stopped. I've also...
Hold on, let me come back round. I'm way out of line now after that.
Yeah, no worries. That's why I'd stopped and like reversed back, so it dumped the crop that was. That's looking good. You ready? Right, moving now. You're a little bit fast. Slow down just for a sec. Now you're... There you go. Oh, you're a...
Oh,
you're
it's reset.
Reset to 45.
Yeah, give me a minute.
No, that's okay. We'll just dump the crop. It's fine. Oh, because you DC'd, didn't you? So, that's annoying. Does falafel sound like something you'd want? Or sandwiches or something? I'm still putting together the order while we're figuring this out.
I'm really sorry. Do you want to put an AI in this a second? I've got too much going on this side. 1 minute.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not going to put an AI in it. I'll just pause working on that for a little bit, Wagley. I'll do another job. Or I'd use the other kit. Right. Hey, Harlequin, how are you? Right. Right, we'll use this one. This one we can just dump into Wagley's trailer as and when rather than... So I'm going to probably need to redo all of our tracking. Oh no, it's save the tracking at least on this one. Oh, for... Just vegetable things. All right. That's picking up crop. Okay, so we're going to try and line up there, I think. Oh, no. Maybe there. There we go. Yeah, I think Mark says it's kind of wild the size of harvester is the thing. That's true, but like I suppose the way you got to look at it is compared to manually pulling up this crop, even this size of harvester is a massive labor saver. And the problem is that this crop is a particularly bulky crop. Okay, I think it should auto stop in a wee second because it should detect it's picked up enough. I think when it hits 95, it kind of... 96. The side tractor is kind of strange. Yeah, well, I mean, you're also pulling it through the dirt, right? It's... right, let's go and grab that one. So there's quite a lot of effort required. Okay, so let's jump out of that one into this one. That should give me enough space to turn around. There we go. And put the pipe down because otherwise it's going to not love us. And then turn on the harvesters. There you go. All right, I think, yeah, that's our line. There we go. We'll come back for the line we're driving over in a little bit. Did you watch the big Tokyo things? Do you mean the big rocket things, perchance? Or am I missing something? The big TikTok. Well, the big TikTok is that's where Chow Chow is. Right, pull this way, move around. Oh, what happened there? We lost our tracking. I think I need one more line over. There. Mark says, Brexit, how's your Ethernet working now? The cables are sorted. Working fine. Glad to hear. From what you were describing, it did sound like it was going to be like someone that doesn't do Ethernet installs normally. Because it's so easy to just mess up when you're making your own twisted pair, which you need to do when you're plugging sockets. On the rocket thing, Mark, I think a lot could be said that when the nicest thing that anyone can say is, well, it created a nice light display. I must admit, I struggle a little bit with it all because the things that are being done in space at the moment, or in the space race, are things that we were doing in the 1960s to 1990s. But now, instead of the budget being given to NASA's own engineers, they're being handed out to a private company, or 3 private companies. And I would say that the particular one that you're referring to the launch for is quite a few years behind schedule. In fact, they have not hit a single one of their targets and are now costing more per launch, or as much per launch as conventional single-use rockets were for that the US was using before. I think electricians have been doing the work he's used to do. A lot of new build stuff. I reckon he was used to laying cables for everything and leaving it. The idea of not doing basic testing. Yeah, I have some sympathy, because also I totally get it sucks for you. But unless someone works with networking gear all the time, when an electrician's asked to do it, they'll go, sure, and they'll run the cable through the duct. And honestly, that is as much as I would expect from a electrician. That's not saying all electricians can't network. I'm not saying that networking is some god tier skill. Just that it's not like networking and electrical work have literally nothing to do with each other. And although a lot of electricians will run cables, a lot of electricians are also really not versed in networking and will probably also select the wrong cable from experience. And electricians have significant skill sets that network engineers don't have, to be clear. But yeah, I've never had a good experience having an electrician do networking work, and that's talking about everything from home scale all the way through to anything other than just doing the network drops, where they just put the cable through and like we terminate it, for massive retailers that I've done fit outs for. Well, that may well be. You just have a not very good electrician if there are other things not working. But It is. Oh, of course it lifted it again. It's remembering to do all of the things again. There we go. We've got a little bit of a run up to the rest of this run. So I'll do. But there we go. Well, you spoke to him about the fact the network cables weren't working. One of his first comments were, well, I'm not a network engineer. I mean, like, that's the thing. He'll have, if most of the job is electrical. So one of the jobs that I have done is managing deployments of brand new stores, like new fit outs and brand new office buildings. So where you get a bare office building with a new build, or has had everything ripped out, and you're replanning everything for all of the drops, for all of the engineers to come in. And I worked with a couple of major UK retailers and a couple of global brands, like opening head offices and stuff. The network electricians will take on jobs that are because you can't have a network engineer do electrical work. In the UK, you could need it to be signed off by a qualified electrician. There is no such thing really as a qualified network engineer in terms of regulations. So they are an electrician will take on the networking work, but it's probably not got their skills kept up to date because it's probably not something they'll do a huge amount of work on. It's like when people go, oh, you work in development, can you fix the printer? You're like, I could probably figure it out. I'm not it's not beyond the wit of man, but you're not going to be an expert in fixing printers. And also, if they look up guides on how to run cables, some of those guides will do, like, a really common one is that they'll follow a guide for a point-to-point network cable, which sounds sensible, right? But those of us that work in networking know that's a crossover cable, so it won't work if it's not going directly from a PC to directly from another PC, or it's not a run needing a crossover cable, because modern PCs don't really do that. They go into a switch with direct network. But if they look up the diagram for it, or they're like, oh, well, I'm just connecting a computer on one end to a switch to the other. Yeah, I'll do a crossover cable. The number of times, and a crossover cable could pass the network test dependent on the network gear you've got. And if you are an electrician, you probably have a 10 quid's worth of cheap tester. Versus like a fluke grand's worth of network tester that will tell you what the resistance is, where the breaks are, if there are any breaks, what type of cable it's been wired up for. And like, it's the everyone thinks that someone else's job is easy until they actually get on and do it. And the more you learn, things aren't as easy as they sound. And that tends to be the case for a lot of electricians I've worked with on network installs. So a lot of the jobs I used to get them to do the cable run, because if they're putting drops in anyway, if they're putting trunking in or conduit in, getting them to run that as part of it and make sure and I would buy the cable, because they invariably bought the wrong cable as well. And then I would do the people I was working with would do the making of the cable itself, or putting it into the socket plate. The siren professionals come do a job. If they can't do parts of the job, they need to say, not budget, then complain when they're asked to fix it. Oh, like, agreed. Unfortunately, human nature is that if they're like, oh, it's only three drops, I'll run the cable along, I'm sure it'll work, I'll watch a YouTube video and figure it out. they're qualified to do the bit that there's a regulated industry, which in the UK, electric and gas both are. You're not allowed to do work on your own home without getting it signed off. And then figure out the rest from a video. He should be an arse about fixing it, but yeah. And part of the challenge as well is that so many new there's a bit of crossover where quite a few newer devices, say like your smart doorbells or quite a lot of CCTV, or your networking APs will also be PoE or PoE plus or PoE plus plus. And if you don't know what you're doing with that either, because they all look like normal network cables, you get weird stuff. Like, for example, if you buy a Ubiquiti PoE switch and then you buy yourself a Ubiquiti, am I out of line or has that dropped off everything? So it didn't seem like very much. Oh, it's not loving that. Let's get back into the tractor. Despite the that doesn't seem to be dropping anymore. I don't want to get this tractor out of line, so we'll do that. Yeah, despite both bits of kit being made by Ubiquiti or Unify, oh come on, let me into the tractor I want to be in. I don't know where I was dropping this. It's Waggy was doing it. I think it's this shop down here. Let's go and have a look. Prices. Oh, it's parsnips and it's 100%. I was looking at the contract thing at the bottom rather than the full one at the... Deary me. Right, okay, so for parsnips, we're going to scroll down and find the parsnips here. But yes, you could run a cable supplied by Ubiquiti between a PoE router and a PoE-powered Wi-Fi AP and get much slower speeds than you expect out of it because it's not sufficient PoE, because it's PoE++ versus PoE. So that sort of thing can be super confusing. Farmers market. We'll tag the place. Now we go to the map. I think it's... Oh, there we go. That's not too far away. So I think there's just... Again, like... If you directly asked if they've got a lot of networking experience, they went, oh yeah, loads. Then that's pretty bad. If you've just asked if they'd be able to run a couple of network drops, they'll see that as you asked them if they could do a thing for them, and they did the thing, despite it not being their expertise, because they were putting the cable in anyway. And again, not saying you're in the wrong here, sir, just sharing the experience that I've unfortunately had. Because we went through a period where there was a contractor that every one of them, the jobs they worked on, needed to be rewired completely. Because they put the wrong cable in, because they just bought network cable. One hilariously bought coax, which, yes, coax cable hasn't been used for networking for a long time, but they'd previously used coax to connect up old CCTV cameras. I'm faster than you, I'm going through... Well, maybe not faster, but bigger. Yeah, go on, you overtake me, buddy. But yeah, it sucks, but I'm glad to hear the networking's working right for you now. Right, we're coming up this way. We're going to take this next left and follow this pathway down. We'll turn off into there. Remember old coax network cards? One of my first IT jobs was installing RJ45 for the first time, replacing coax, because all the computer rooms used to be daisy ring coax in the college that I was working for. Oh, I like the UI with the dot on it so you can see where you're going. That's neat. Okay. I think I still had a coax network card somewhere until fairly recently. Was in my drawer of random stuff I may one day need and then never going to be able to buy again. Which I think I have cleared out. One of my least favourite jobs was replacing cable that someone else had put on trays and done a beautiful job of cable tying down. It was the wrong cable type. Replacing something like... It wasn't too many. It was only like 20 or 40 drops. And at least the cable was there already. So we were cutting... Where the drops went down ducting, we were getting to the drop, cutting the cable and then using the cable we were replacing to pull through the cable that we actually wanted. Part there of the Dream Alchemist in a little bit. Right. Oh, let's turn the engine off otherwise. Okay, so move bunker down, lower harvester, and wait for the... Because we hadn't fully emptied. Okay. I think that's maybe the line. Let's give it a go. We're not going to get very far because I just realised, of course, we didn't manage to empty the... sorry, didn't fully empty it. So if we're doing a shaving line here, it's not completely terrible because we might get to the end. Okay. So we'll reverse back on the line a little bit. To about there, I think. Do that. Oh. If I put this back on the road here, I'll turn the engine off but leave all the lights on. Coasting it there. I'll get back into this one and need to do that over the harvester, and then we're going to have to wait a wee second to turn the harvester back on again. There we go. Underway. Let's see if we get both lines when we do this. So, yep, that looks like we're picking up both lines cleanly. So I didn't want to do another shading pass. It's already not very wide. And we have a empty back at the moment. Oh, while I remember, Jen, are there particular things that anyone is looking at buying over Black Friday? Because some of the Gaming.Buzz team will be looking out for deals on a few things. So we'll try and put an article up, and the way we're looking at the deals is it's only really a deal if it's not been sold cheaper in the last 6 months to a year. So we're using tracking tools to look at the pricing rather than just being price established up to be on sale. But if there are things people are looking for, I will happily work with the team to search them out for you. Also, with the caveat, then bear in mind the best way of saving money in Black Friday is to not buy stuff you weren't planning on buying anyway. Just trying to use the lights on the side. It looks like we're getting a pretty clean line there, chat. You'd like to be looking at PC components, but you'll be getting back home in the afternoon in a second, so maybe it's some of the biggest stuff. I don't know if you know this, you can access the internet for everywhere, sir. Although, if you are rather enjoying your holiday, shopping online does not seem like the best use of your holiday time. And you can see what appears you can pay this month before you decide to try and buy sooner in the new year. Honestly, it totally makes sense. Because there will be more New Year deals again, you know, the sales cycle. Black Friday, New Year deals around CES-ish time. Oh, balls. I just realised I did a silly. Oh, well, we'll drive this way over. You don't want to be shopping for PC parts on your phone with hotel Wi-Fi and 30-degree heat on the beach. Wow. Way to make us all jealous. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No one saw that, chat. I didn't nearly dent Wagley's tractor. Not me. I would never. Too late, I saw. Thanks, Dark Princess. Right, so... Lower. Turn on the harvester. Get our GPS line. And engage cruise control. It's not too bad when you got this thing going. However, I will say this is not the most exciting contract that we've ever done. About a third of the way there, though. Ish. And it is still picking up the outside line. So I need to remember that if it looks like it's going to have a wee bit left over on the outside on our right-hand side, that it's still going to do just fine. Just when we're picking our lines. We have learned how to use a couple of new, well, couple of new harvesters. Right. I think what I'll do is before we turn back on, I'll do all of the things and stuff there. I do love the lighting effect through the mist. I keep forgetting to turn the engine back on because I am remembering to turn it off every time I get out, but every time I get back in again, I'm forgetting to turn it back on. We don't have start-stop because some members of our community like doing the wood contracts, and it is a pain in the if you. Hey, what's up? We have a Waggly back.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Anything you can do? You can DM me if this. This trailer's 87% full. I don't know if you want to do a run to the thing or you want to wait for a little bit more. Because I'm just trying to get lined up for the... I've set up, so I'm using the narrow one again. But at least means we can load it. Doop-doo. Right, there's our line. Turn the harvester on. Engage guidance. There we go. Magdivine say, "Oh, you absolute numpty," is what Magdivine should have said, because it didn't lower the harvester. There we go. Let's try again. Magdivine says, "What are the plans for today?" Well, probably going to finish this field and possibly then switch games, depending on how Waggly's feeling, what Waggly's fancying. And then at 2:30 we've got our Crusader Kings community game from 2:30 till 5, which everyone's welcome to join us on. Go this way. Oh, back here. Oh, that might be a bit too far over. Nope. We got it. That's okay. Oh, nice. Another $4,000. Thank you, Wagley. I've just filled up again, Wagley. Your timing is impeccable. Other side.
Shame about my driving.
That's okay. You were just providing it with a love tap. I always find if, like, just taking a second run at it from further away so you can straighten up is always easier. I really struggle with, like, the close-up trailer adjustments. Oh, you nailed that, though. Right, lower, and it does say it's lowered. Turn on the harvester, turn on the GPS, turn on the cruise control. Whoop! Which server are you on? I know you're switching soon. You want to see how the game runs. On the third one, it's Community Server 3 on the one beginning with Z for Zulu. Also, if you do manage to get into the server, Sol, let me know and I'll give you access to the farm. And Morphe and Doc and Fire are playing on the Hooter map, which if you go there, they'll be able to give you access to that server. Because Morphe has the God tier permissions, I think, for all the servers. Right. Tracking on... Also, you can change your name when you log in. Wagley, where do you change your name? Because you change the name more than anyone I know.
What are you on about? Once you click on multiplayer, click spacebar, and it will let you change your name. sorry, multiplayer, then yeah, multiplayer, then space.
Right, there we go. I can see a farming fish. So, if you double click on the farm, I think the super secret farm password is 12345. I'll then give you the farm management roles. Are you feeling something more chilled out for what we play next, Wagley? Thinking like some Planet Crafter or some...
I'm not sure we'll have time because we've got a hard stop at 2:30.
Yeah, that's still a little under a couple
And you've
of
got
hours.
to finish you've got to finish that field first.
Well, we don't have to finish this field. As long as I return the other item, we own everything else. You know, the only thing we don't have is the it's not a contract we have to do, and the only thing we don't own is the hired jobby. So I can just return the hired jobby. I suppose a hired jobby would be like a fertilizer, right? That's my tractor full up on the other side of the field, sorry. Right, farm management. Oh, sorry. My fault. Oh, you still nailed it, though. So I keep forgetting, whereas the other one, it was just constantly feeding. This one, you have to... when you raise the hopper up... So I think this might be one of those things that we're doing vegetables all the time. We get a couple of vegetable tractors to do, and then someone can go between them. But it turns off the harvester, lifts up the top lifting bit, and then turns your tracking off. So it's like you have to do all of the things. So yeah, I'm happy to like get to the end of the run, return the big one, and switch games, because the intention is always to switch over and play a couple of hours on each. And so you've got all the permissions.
I 11 things of eggs now,
Oh, nice.
and they're 100%.
Oh, that's even nicer. That's awesome. Don't think I've been quite as accurate this time. Oh no, we have got it again. I'm always surprised every time that we do it, that I do something right. I mean, not as surprised as Wagley is, but you know, pretty surprised. There you go. I'm just backing up a little bit and putting the thing up. Do you want to wait until we've got a full thing of eggs, or do you want to take your little thing and see how much we get for them?
I think just leave him there for now.
Yeah, because we can
Not
get
doing any harm.
Yeah, we've got a forklift now. I'm pretty proud of the little start to our farm. I think today has been our most fiscally irresponsible day.
Right, I can go empty.
No worries. I'll get to the end of this row and then I'm happy to stop and switch if you are.
Cool. Oh, I hate this road to the marketplace.
Yeah.
It's so narrow.
Yeah, no, I know, because I drove down that as well. It's so easy to get yourself caught, isn't it?
And there's like trees on both sides as well.
Hmm.
And power lines, we don't need them. They can be knocked over.
Yeah, absolutely. No.
Princess was raking it in then.
Yeah?
Yeah, done a load of contracts.
Wow. Try to make up for our fiscal irresponsibility, right?
Someone has to.
Let's driving back over the other side of the field. Someone needs to gain the money, say Star Princess. Yeah. And we appreciate you being the one. So, other than harvesting, Wagley, what do you reckon our next aim should be for the farm? Do you want to try and get more animals in? Because we've owned a little bit of land we can put more animal stuff on.
Yeah, and we should probably do something with that field we own.
Yeah. I'm not sure what we want to do with it.
Okay, and my name's set for next time already.
Oh wow, that's organised. I was getting to the end. I'm going to return the big harvester, and then, yeah, what sort of thing do you want to do next? Planet Craft to sound like a plan, or do you want to?
Well, we've got that or Shake Shack that we've both got runs going on,
yeah,
similar style.
Yeah, there's also a chilled out. Maybe we do a second one, Sugar Shack, wasn't it? The
Yes,
the one where I
Sugar
got
Shack.
yeeted out of the plane to start with.
Yes. With the odd controls.
I think we'll have a crack at RimWorld tomorrow, Les, because our RimWorld run didn't save, so we're going to have to start again.
And I attempted a manual save on that as well.
Yeah, so did I. Right, so I'll turn the engine off on that, put it into into that position, then turn the engine off. I'll go and return our Hyrie one, because I think it's just going to take a bit of practice, and I think daylight to use the bigger one. It's fast, but it's so stressful when you're just trying to get it all working.
Actually, the sugar one, we just worked out how to repair the floor, didn't we?
Yes, we did. So, Sugar Shack, your preference then?
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool. I'll deliver this back, and then we'll have a short intermission chat, and we'll switch over to continue our first play run on Sugar Shack. Just because I'm stopping playing this and Wagley and I are stopping doesn't mean that you have to. The servers stay up whether we're on them or not. They're available 24/7, as with all of our game servers, for everything from Mordhau to Space Engineers. There are game servers there for you to have some fun with. Yeah, nothing else of ours is leased, so it doesn't have any impact on us financially. And I'll pay back some of the loan cash. Finances. Just so we're accruing a wee bit less interest. But of course, anyone needs to borrow money to get done. I will say, Laz, that multi-launcher only exists if you have certain games installed. It is not quite as straightforward as that sounds. Right. Let's see if we can get Sugar Shack up. I just need to create a thumbnail because this is kind of a little unplanned. So give me just a few moments. If you're watching on Twitch and TikTok, you don't actually need to go anywhere. You can just stay exactly where you are while we do the switch over. If you are watching on YouTube, I'll stick in chat a link for you so you can head on over to the new stream. It'll take just a few moments. I remind you, if you want to buy Farming Sim 25, if you want to join in with any of the shenanigans, you can get it from a range of our partners at no additional cost to you, and it helps support the stream if you use our link. So Trying to speed run creating a thumbnail. Go AFK for 30 seconds, you immediately start shilling, says Russ. Well, Russ, you shouldn't leave me unsupervised then if you don't want some random shilling happening. I remember when we used the shilling. Oh, dear. Okay, so if you're watching this on YouTube, the link in chat is the one that we want to follow, and you'll be able to continue watching us. If you're watching us on TikTok or Twitch, just stay where you are, and we'll get ourselves set up now and do the changeover.